Hi and welcome in this video. There is a very big problem that pretty much every entrepreneur at the beginning is in front, and this problem is to setting targets that are not enough big. So in this video you will learn how to set the right target and why it's important. So make sure to watch until the end and leave a like and subscribe to the channel because I will really appreciate it. But we don't lose any time and we go straight in the video. So the thing that I have seen with myself is that at the beginning I was thinking that $3,000 a month was a lot, maybe it was good, was a big deal. But during spending a lot of hours listening to podcast and YouTube video with Grant Cardone, Tai Lopez, I really understood that it's not a big amount of money. So I hired my target to 10,000, and then once I have noticed that a lot of people really make $10,000 a month, I will increase to the 100,000 a month. But now I am not making this amount of money and I am pretty much in the beginning to make some money. So for me it's really difficult to set a really high target because maybe I think that it's too difficult, it's too big. But there is no reason why you should not put bigger targets for yourself, because you have maybe now an idea to what is big, but it's not big enough. And just maybe think about a millionaire. How does the millionaire think about that target? If you think that $5,000 a month it's a lot, you should absolutely think, okay, if I will be a millionaire, I would just think that $5,000 a month it's a lot. No, so you should change your mentality and start thinking really bigger, so you can achieve more and have more available. Because if you cap yourself to 10,000 and you will not think that there is more money to be made, subconsciously you are limited to that amount of money. But if you think that the potential is pretty much unlimited, you will earn and achieve a lot more in your life. And same thing, it can be in fitness. For example, in the beginning I target my mind to achieve the perfect body, not just to lose some fat or get some muscle. I have the image of Jeff Side's body in my mind, and I think that I can achieve that image. And with this I will always give my most energy and my fullest potential to get that goal. The next point is just think when you have started. You absolutely had different expectation from now. Maybe now you see that it's a little bit longer or it's more difficult than what you have expected. So maybe you have lowered your target, but just think at the target that you set up at the beginning without knowing how this business is going. For example, my first beginning target was 100,000 a month, and as you know, it's possible, and there is a lot of people that earn that amount of money with different business models. But now subconsciously I will decrease that amount of money because I see that maybe it's a little bit too big or it's too far, so I don't want to be scared, and this is really wrong. So I am creating this video to tell you to don't lower your targets, your initial targets, and just add the numbers and think bigger, because thinking bigger, it's pretty much what helps you to achieve the big success that you want. Another really important thing is what the people around you think. There was a period about 9 months ago where I was listening all day just to people that have a lot of money through podcast videos and other stuff, and I will really speak less with the real people or my friends or people that earn a low income. So this really changed my mind and started me thinking like them and think big. But if you have people that drag you down, maybe you say to them that your goal is 50,000 a month, and they tell you that you are crazy. First of all, it's one thing that your goal it's really big if it scares normal people, and then you should be able to not make them to influence your target and your goal, and maybe just they think that you are crazy, or they think that is never possible, but you know that it's possible, it can be possible, and maybe you already know the vehicle that you will use to earn that amount of money. With this point, it comes the right influence of other people, because you cannot hang out with broke people and become very successful. You should see how successful people think, speak, how they do everything. This is the first reason, because pretty much every day I watch at least 1 hour of content of video of YouTube, like Grant Cardone. I will play on background, and then I work on my stuff and on my company. So this really make me in the mood that I should make more money, earn more, and really it sees to me different perspectives from life, because Grant Cardone once he met a person that made 400,000 a year, and he said, "How do you live on that?" And this person was really shocked, and this is true. You can always make more money than what you are doing today. But to be able to do this, you should train yourself, and first of all, spend a lot of time with these successful people. If you cannot meet them in person, you should absolutely watch them on YouTube, follow on social media, and maybe listen podcast while you are driving, working, or doing other stuff. You should always try to, when you think a number, just think a bigger number, or double or 10x the number. Because if I think at my goal now, I think at one number, but then I will instantly increase the number, so I can think a bigger and think on a bigger scale and achieve more. The other point that I wanna share with you is that if you just think, if maybe you shoot to 100 and maybe you miss the 100, you will fall around 80 or 90. But if you shoot at the 10 and you will achieve it just 10, and maybe you achieve more, but it's just 15. And as you can see, the difference is really big. And this can pretty much limit your life and create limits for you. Because if you are an entrepreneur and you started your own business, is because you don't want to have a limit on your income, or something that blocks you from your success. So your mind shouldn't be something that blocks you, but it should be something that it's really push you to your next goal, and to think bigger and have bigger targets. And maybe just try it, because if you are making now $5,000 a month, maybe just remove that number and think at 50,000. And then you will see that in some months or maybe years, your income will absolutely increase, because your mind is already on the 50,000 a month, and then the environment will adapt and change. So you will find yourself in the place that you make that amount of money. For me now, it's a really big challenge. I can say that it's not easy for me, because I have bought the side where I see successful people, and these people who earn a lot of money, so they expand my mind. But the other side, now I have to save money to reinvest in my business and don't spend in stupid stuff. So I am in a little bit of conservation mode. And this is really difficult to manage, because both the sides are completely different. but now I'm starting to don't watch at my business expenses and increase them. So in proportion my business will probably grow. Now I'm spending about $200 a month on Google Ads, and if I see that it's working, I will also increase. You just should try to think big and get bigger targets. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.